Do you know how to get the best mortgage rate? Do you know how to know if you're getting the best mortgage rate? Well, stay tuned to the end of the video so I can teach you how to win at the mortgage game and make sure you get the best rate possible. I am Stephanie Weeks, and this channel is your one-stop shop for anything mortgage education. Please be sure to subscribe as I post new videos every Tuesday and Saturday. I have helped thousands of customers get millions of dollars in mortgages. And if you don't believe me, just check out my testimonials. I have so many 5-star testimonials of really happy customers. And my goal is to educate you to get the best deal with no matter who your loan officer is. Are you so excited? Because I am so excited to share this information with you. I am going to break this topic down into 5 different points to talk about to teach you and educate you on how to get the best mortgage rate and know if you're getting the best mortgage rate. I have a cheat sheet for you. It's called the Best Mortgage Cheat Sheet. And I'm going to post a link in the comments below to make sure that you're getting the loan you deserve. Number 1, do you know your credit score? You absolutely should. Make sure that you're armed with the knowledge and information that you need. And when it comes to mortgage financing, step number 1, and the most important thing to move on to future steps is, what is your credit score? To qualify for the best of all of the mortgage rates available, you want to have at least a 740. But don't let that discourage you. A 740 or better is excellent credit. And an average score, the number does change, but an average score ranges between 680 and 700 from everything that I see. And so you can still get great rates then, but to get the best possible rate that you see posted all over the internet, like what are mortgage rates? And you see all these crazy low rates. Well, one of the things that you have to meet is to have at least a 740 or better credit score. Do you know your credit score? Number 2, to qualify for the best possible mortgage rate, did you know that the better rates are actually for purchases? There's a purchase, there's a refinance, which we call a rate and term, and then there is also a cash out refinance. Let's talk about some of those differences so you know how to get what's best for you. So purchase, obviously self-explanatory, right? A rate and term refinance means that you are paying off and refinancing to lower your rate and or shorten your term for the existing mortgage you have on the property. That's one mortgage, okay? Let's say that you went out after you bought your home and got a HELOC, a home equity line of credit. It's also known as that. Or maybe you got a second mortgage. If you want to refinance and pay off your first mortgage and your second mortgage, that's considered a cash out refinance because you're paying off more than just that first mortgage. Another example of a cash out refinance would be maybe you want to consolidate your debt, right? So maybe your house is worth $200,000 and you have a loan that's $120 as an example. You want to consolidate 10 or 20 grand in debt. So you want to do a cash out refinance. That's what that would be called. So those different loan types, in addition to what I talked about with number 1, your credit score, those different loan types actually also affect the rate. Number 3, down payment. Now, there are loans that are out there that are no down payment, and there are some loans that require down payment as well. Well, if you want to qualify for the best possible mortgage rate, you want to have on a purchase a good down payment, and on a refinance, you want to have equity. So, depending upon if this is your primary home or if this is an investment property, like a number of factors go into this, okay? But generally speaking, when you see mortgage rates posted online and you're like, oh my God, rates are whatever the number is, okay? When you see that posted online, one of the things, we talked about credit score being over 740 as one example. And we talked about it being a purchase versus like a cash out refinance. And the third thing would be equity position. So on a purchase, a lot of these rate quotes you see online are based on 30% down. Yes, 30%. Well, in the 16 years that I've been doing this, I would say that probably less than 5% of people put down 30%. So it is a small group of people basically. But the more down payment, the better rate that you're going to be able to get. When it comes to your refinance, you want to have at least 20% equity that's left in the home after your new mortgage loan. That new loan in relation to the value is how we determine your loan to value. So the more equity that you have, the better mortgage interest rate that you are going to qualify for. Okay, we are on to tip number 4, and that is your loan term. So a lot of people don't know that you have multiple loan terms to choose from when it comes to mortgage lending. Most people know, and what comes to mind is a 30-year. That's like, I don't know, it seems like the norm, right? And that's what I find most people do choose to go with. But there's actually a 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30-year option. So rates change all the time, constantly, sometimes multiple times a day, and definitely every day, all depending upon the market and a number of factors. So you want to look at and make sure you're getting the best interest rate by knowing what term you want to have. So if you want to have the best rate physically possible, then you want to do a 15-year term. And that is a great option. You will save so much money in interest. Oh my gosh. I just ran numbers for a client. The loan amount was $295,000, and them refinancing to a 20-year term and knocking off 9 years of payments, so a 20-year from a 30, and knocking off 9 years of payments actually saved them over $150,000 for a few reasons. Number one, the shorter term gave them a better interest rate. And number two, the shorter term, you pay less interest back. So 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30 years, those are your options for mortgage terms. And if you want to qualify for the absolute and utterly best rate possible, you want to go for the 15-year term. But don't be discouraged if you can't, because most people, there are still phenomenal interest rates at the 30-year term. There are still phenomenal interest rates available if you don't have the 740, if you're not doing the purchase, if you are doing the cash out versus the rate and term. And if you don't have 20% or 30% equity, there are still amazing rates out there. But to qualify for that little bitty box of the absolute and utter best interest rate possible that you see posted lots of places, you also want to do the shortest term, which is the 15-year. Okay, last but not least, to qualify for the best possible interest rate, that generally means that you might want to buy the interest rate down or pay points. So let's recap for a minute, because now we've got the 5 segments that go into getting the best possible mortgage rate. That would be an excellent score over 740, doing a purchase or maybe rate and term refinance, not a cash out refinance. You also need it to be your primary residence. That should be tip number 6, and I totally missed it, but that's okay because I'm human. So all these have been based on primary residences, right? Because that makes a difference as well. Then we also learned the term makes the difference. So the 15-year term would be great as well. Well, you can also get a better interest rate by buying down the points as leg number 5, or actually leg number 6 of this series, since I added in make it your primary residence, right? So with the points, you want to analyze the cost versus the break even in comparison to the difference in monthly payment, as well as the short-term savings and long-term savings. In my experience, the majority of the time, it does not make sense to buy points, but that is not a general rule of thumb. There is no only buy a point if this, then that. If you are trying to get a generic example of when to buy rates, don't even bother because you're wasting your time. You want an accurate example, analyzing accurate and specific numbers to then determine if you should buy those points. So those are your 5 ways or tips, whatever you want to say, to make sure that you are getting the best mortgage interest rate possible. Do me a favor. Would you mind? Type yes in the comments below if after watching this video you feel more confident that you are going to get the best rate possible for you and your exact scenario. And type peace in the comments if you feel more peaceful about knowing what the heck it means to get the best interest rate and why the rates posted many times in your own experiences have not been the rate that you ended up with. If you enjoyed this video and you feel more confident about all of your mortgage financing needs, please give me a like. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos Tuesdays and Saturdays, and for more information on all of your mortgage needs, please check out these other 2 videos, home loan interest rates, how your credit score affects it, and accurate mortgage refinance rates and what you need to know.